When Michael decided to renovate his late grandfather's house in Lagos, he expected to find rats, cobwebs, and memories, not a secret buried for half a century. But inside one broken wall, hidden behind the plaster, was a letter. A letter that carried the truth his family had buried and a name that his grandmother had sworn never to speak again.
What started as a simple renovation became a journey that would test blood, forgiveness, and the meaning of family. Michael Okafor had always admired his grandfather. The man was known across Surulere as Papa Lagos, a hard-working Igbo trader who built his fortune from nothing. When Papa Lagos died, the family decided to sell the house, but Michael said no. "This house is our history," he said. "If we sell it, we sell our roots." So, every weekend he came to fix the house, peeling paint, creaky windows, broken tiles. Until one afternoon, as he hammered down a damp wall near the sitting room, something strange happened. The hammer struck something hard inside the wall. Michael stopped. "What's that?" he whispered. He pulled the plaster away and found a small rusted tin box hidden deep behind the bricks. He opens it slowly, the sound of old paper unfolding.
Inside was an envelope, yellow and fragile, sealed with wax. On it, a name, Chinyere Okafor, 1972. Michael frowned. He had never heard that name before. Yet the handwriting looked familiar. That evening, he went to his grandmother, Mama Nkechi, an elegant old woman with silver hair and eyes that carried both pride and pain. "Mama," Michael said, handing her the letter, "do you know this name?" The moment Mama saw the handwriting, her lips began to shake. Where did you find this?" she whispered. Michael explains. She covers her face, crying silently.
"Mama, what's wrong?" Michael asked. She looked at him, tears streaming down her wrinkled cheeks. "That letter, it belongs to the woman your grandfather loved before he married me. Her name was Chinyere. Your grandfather's family didn't approve of her. She was from a poor background, so they forced him to marry me instead." "But Mama," Michael said gently, "why was her letter hidden inside the wall?" "Because after he married me, she came to the house one last time. She left that letter with the housemaid, but I told them to destroy it. I never knew it was hidden." The guilt in her voice cut through Michael's heart. What could be written in a letter that made his grandmother cry 50 years later? That night, Michael sat by the window, hands shaking as he opened the fragile paper. The letter was written in beautiful cursive. The ink had faded, but the words still carried pain. "My love, I am leaving Lagos tonight. Your mother says I do not belong here. But before I go, I want you to know I carry your child. If you ever find this, know that our son is alive. I will raise him alone if I must. Maybe one day, when truth no longer hurts, you will look for him. Chinyere." Michael froze. Our son is alive. The words echoed in his head. Could it be true? His grandfather had a child before marriage? A hidden bloodline no one spoke of? He looks at the letter again, determined.
"If that child is alive," he whispered, "I must find him." For weeks, Michael searched through old church records, archives, and community elders. Most people laughed it off. "My brother, that was 1972, one old man said. People don't keep such records." He didn't give up. But one afternoon, an old archivist in Onugu, looked at the letter and gasped. This handwriting, it looks like a woman who used to teach here, Chinyere Eze. She died long ago, but she had a son named Uche.
The journey to Abba felt endless. Every bump on the road carried a heartbeat of hope. He arrives, knocks on a small house door. An elderly man opens. The moment Michael saw his face, he froze. The resemblance was undeniable. The same eyes, the same jawline as his late father. "Excuse me, sir," Michael stammered. "My name is Michael Okafor. I think we might be family." The man, Uche, stared silently. Then, tears filled his eyes. "I knew one day someone would come," Uche said quietly. "My mother told me my father didn't abandon us. She said his family never allowed him to find us." The two men embrace. For the first time, brothers divided by generations and lies finally met. When Uche walked into the family compound, Mama Nkechi froze. Her walking stick dropped from her hand. "Chukwu ekwena," she whispered. "God forbid." She stared at his face, trembling. The truth was standing before her, the living image of the man she once loved and the woman she hurt. After a long silence, Mama slowly walked forward and held Uche's hands. "I was young and foolish. I let pride destroy an innocent life. Can you ever forgive me?"
Uche nodded, tears streaming down his face. "Forgiveness is peace," he said softly. "Mama, I have carried pain all my life. It ends today." And just like that, 50 years of silence melted into tears, hugs, and forgiveness.
They say walls have ears, but sometimes they have hearts too. What we hide in shame doesn't disappear. It waits patiently for truth to find it. He looks up at the house as the wind blows gently. Michael came to rebuild an old house, but in the end, he rebuilt something greater, his family.
Would you open the letter if you found it, or would you let the past stay buried? Tell us what you do in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who believes in second chances.